Between these iconic hedges, the field where some of college football's greats have called home. Sanford Stadium in Athens, Georgia, where these fans are ready to turn the dogs loose. What a way to start this game. Try to rattle them right off the bat with an onside kick, and it pays off. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. First down here for the offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
The defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. Movement here from the tight end. Back to pass, it's Holstein. Safe completion on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Georgia lining up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. So the Oklahoma Sooners offense has its first opportunity of the day. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. He looks that one in nicely. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Pass on the way. It's picked off. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28. Here comes the offense on first down. Pulls and fires complete. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. On second down, wants to throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. There to make the stop, but they use the back in the passing game and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. Caught over the middle. It's Dahl. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. Completion a little short of the sticks. It's second down. They go to the ground. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. They really performed at an elite level in conference play, and that'll build your confidence as we continue through this SEC season.
This was a team that was really motivated in the offseason coming into this one, and they knew the challenge ahead of them, but they also know how talented they are. And, David, they're putting that on display each and every week here in SEC play.
And let's pump the brakes, because if they're happy with what they've done so far, they're going to have some losses. Like, this is a tough league. The SEC is not easy to navigate. They're going to have to continue to grow and get better, but it's a heck of a start.
They'll line up for a second down play. They'll run it from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. They're just trying to bash it forward. He got a couple. It's down at the 11. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. To the air. It's Holstein. He makes a grab. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. The big fellas line up in a goal line defense. Trying to pound it in. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this offense knew coming into the game, when they get to the red zone, it's going to be tough sledding because it's hard to run, especially against this physical defense. They're one of the top 5 defenses stopping the run. And you know at this area of the field, it's really tough to throw it. Let's see who the more physical side is.
As they come to the line, they've moved it, but they need one more yard on third down. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. And this one splits the uprights. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. Fires to the tight end. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. A new set of downs after the completion. The give to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. Coming after it. What a snag by the defense. Takes it the... Welcome to Athens, Georgia, Sanford Stadium, home to the Georgia Bulldogs, where more than 90,000 have already started to bark loudly. And the Sooners will boot it away to start the game. Here he comes with the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Georgia's offense will get the first swing of the game. When your quarterback takes the field, you want him to look just like this guy, exuding confidence.
Yeah, the it factor. He's the man. Nobody questions it. Everybody on this team knows they've got his back, and he's the leader.
Everybody in this stadium also knows the offense goes as this guy goes. He has got to play well today.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Keeps it on the bootleg. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. They'll try to get it through the air. A strike downfield. He's off to the races. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Oklahoma's offense will get the ball for the first time. And you'd better be sharp throwing the football to the outside, Jesse, because both of these teams have lock-up corners.
And they're really good at baiting you into throwing their way as well. You got to be careful. And, David, I like these guys, too, because they're not afraid to get their face in the fan and support the run game.
No doubt. It's fun because when you're a defense and you can shut down half the field, you can do so many different things to give other guys help because you trust these guys on an island outside.
And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on the
quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Unloads to the right. He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
Quickly to the tight end. These guys have really performed at a high level in SEC play, and the task is to try to keep this groove going.
Yeah, when you start the season like this, man, this is exactly what you drew up. Win your conference, be great in your conference, get to the conference championship. I'm not putting the cart before the horse, Palmer, but great start.
No doubt. To win the SEC is a long road. You know about that. I know about that personally. And they just got to take one game at a time. They've done an outstanding job of doing that this year.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. Grabs it in the middle. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Just the ability to move the chains, keep the drive going, sort of quintessential efficiency from a Sooner quarterback.
Yeah, and from a Sooner offense because, Reese, they keep the drive going, but what does that do? Most Oklahoma teams over the years, we see them go fast, and they wear you down throughout a football game. So the quarterback play on those completions that move the sticks, that make you play 3 more plays, 4 more plays, 5 more plays, and just wear you out.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. The Sooners trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Sooners! And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Gets it out fast. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Looking to move it through the air. Grab near the marker. It's Tuggle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. The Dogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Still running at the 40. You're not getting him on the ground. Still on his feet. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. To throw, it's Holstein. Throws to the wideout. And the ball is intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Keeps the legs moving. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. New set of downs after that completion. Trying to find his man on first down. Trying to escape and get it himself.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
And that's all you want, right? You want that first down, understand the situation, understand I got to get north and south, get a first down, get a new set of downs.
Finds his target down the middle. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He's going to let it go. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw. Got a man. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Extending the play. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball.
Yo, what's good, Southern?
Take a sack,
Appreciate it.
Get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
I'll say, watching this offense this year, one of the things you have to be really happy about is their ability to move the sticks. This is one of the top 25 offenses in the...
Touchdown, Oklahoma! What a grab and go for the score. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Got it behind the line. It's Dahl. Tackled immediately after the catch.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. They finally corral him, and he turns that into a big gain and a first down. Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. They'll leave it with him. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. Back to throw, it's Holstein. And he fires over the middle, it's incomplete.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. They'll throw it on first down. Looking down the middle. Hauls it in. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Snagged in the middle. It's Tuggle. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. Georgia hunkers down in the red zone. On second down, looking to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Lamb. He's right there to stop him, but the quick throw and catch enough to give them the first down. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. He's going to pass. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Operating in the red zone here on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Got it! That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Going for 6. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense. Comes out throwing on first down. Tosses it incomplete.
And when you're a quarterback, man, I know wide receivers are great athletes and they're supposed to catch everything that gets near them, but when you don't put it right on the center, when they're running a lot of times, just
looking for a huge play. Snags it down the right side. And he's brought down after a huge completion. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Quarterback strolling away from heat. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. He's back to throw on second down. A shot toward the end zone. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He's got it on the move.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for him.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner is stopped. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Dogs will kick it away to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. They start this 3rd quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. Unloads to the wideout. He's open on the right. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. The Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the ground game. And midfield, he's got room. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The offense set for a first down play. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback now breaking the field. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. It's second down. Off play action. Throws to the wideout. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have left.
Watch. I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better there.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on first down. He'll pull it down. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Tackled, but he has a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the gun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There's been way too much penetration up front defensively. They've been able to stop him in his tracks.
Quite a bit of work to do on third down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Trying to make magic with his feet. Touchdown Sooners! And the stomping has commenced. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
He doesn't need anything to be open. He just makes it happen himself. Hey, I'm going to call a pass. I want to throw the ball down the field. Oh, it's not open? Okay, I'm just going to pull it down, make it happen, take it to the house. What a scramble by the quarterback.
And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Fast motion from the offense. Quick strike complete. They get him down after he makes the catch.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
The play action fake. Snagged on the outside, it's Dahl. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. How about that last big play? You're backed up, and now you've got it 1st and 10 from the 46. Discards a man. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Oh, he's so hard to get on the ground. He's got room. Touchdown, Georgia! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, the guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. A first down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. Quarterback moving. On the run, fires downfield. It's complete. And this junior loves to show off that big arm. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Going for it all. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Gets away from one, finds room. Afterburner's coming. He's at the 10. He's piled up 97 yards off. He has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. The big explosive play put him right on the edge, but you got to finish the deal. Quarterback wedging it in there on the quarterback sneak. The fake field goal catches the defense with its pick. It's a fake. The kicker wants to throw it. He makes the grab in the end zone. They must have seen something on film as they turn the fake into the two-point conversion. After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. They're on it, and they get it back for another drive. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Line gets set, first down. The give to the back. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
The 3rd down offense has not been good, and add this one to the tab. Another 3rd down stop. They give up the sack. They're down by 3+ possessions. Nothing going this offense's way.
Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. The Sooner offense returns to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play call.
He's looking deep. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
And the throw to the sideline is complete, but won't be enough for the first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. We reach the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. And the Sooners will line it up on 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Quarterback looking for just a crack on the sneak.
No, let's not make football hard. The quarterback sneak has worked, and it continues to work. Keep using it until they stop it on those short yardage plays.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. He now has 108 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. It's 3rd down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. Powers through the defender. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Offense set on first down. Hand off from the shotgun. A run up the middle is stuffed for no gain.
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up here.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter.
And that pass picked off. And he will step out of bounds, but what a play to get the ball back for his offense. Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Got him downfield. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. That's the way to start a drive, and now they'll try to follow up on 1st and 10. And this senior quarterback knows he had a chance that time and just put a little too much on it. After the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Holstein. Going to try to get it himself. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Feeling some heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. It's still 3rd and goal. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
The #1 objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much, late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field.
Going for the big play. Snatches it on the run. Timeout call by the offense. 24 seconds left on the clock. You get a play like that and you feel like you can go in and finish the deal. It'll be first. Gonna let it fly. Makes the catch. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. First down for this offense. He'll start this drive firing. Got his man quickly. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Holstein. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. After this, it'll be a wrap. Wants to throw on 3rd down. He'll take a shot. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Looking to go up top on 1st down. Lets it fly deep downfield. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. When you hit this point in the season, week 7, you sort of